Hi everyone and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the bye week and Thanksgiving. I easily could have done a show last week, I just didn't feel like it. That's what happens when you cook a 19-pound turkey for 3 people. Now I wasn't the only one in Hokie Nation cooking over the break. By far, Mike Young wasn't just making popcorn, he had the Hokies oven fired up for wins. I think that metaphor fell apart on me a little bit there. 4-0 to start the season, including a huge win over number 3 Villanova. Mike Young's crew looks more balanced. There are a lot of contributors, there are a lot of new faces, but there is a lot to be excited about, including veteran leadership by Wabisa Bede and Kevi Aluma, who was transferring over from Wofford after Coach Young was hired. His redshirt year seems to have paid off in an enormous way. He's playing at a high level. Hopefully all that continues as the season goes on. On the women's side, Kenny Brooks also has the Hokies off to a great start, a 3-0 start. Currently, depending on when you're watching this, the Hokies have a game against App State. That's on the ACC network. It's either going well, or we'll find out that the Hokies are 3-1. But either way, another nice start for that crew. Exciting on the basketball court.
The Hokies win the game 64-63.
Now, as exciting as the action from all of the Hurricane Hokies is, let's look at football again. Clemson and Virginia Tech leads off our picks, and of course, our ACC Game of the Week. The Hokies will battle their toughest opponent of the season Saturday night at Lane Stadium. Temperatures are expected to dip into the upper 20s, which is an interesting variable, but on paper it's difficult to imagine Tech mustering much of a challenge against the Tigers. Clemson's only loss, of course, came on the road against a strong Notre Dame team. Even with a backup quarterback, they nearly won there too. Maybe Tech can make things interesting, but the more likely result is a comfortable Clemson victory. My pick, Clemson 55, Virginia Tech 11. That's 3 field goals and a safety for Tech's total. Excitement abounds. Now for our ACC Game of the Week, Boston College versus Virginia. BC is ahead of schedule in Jeff Hafley's rebuild, but the Cavaliers are rallying down the stretch behind a healthy Brennan Armstrong at quarterback. Both teams have plenty to be proud of to this point, but the work isn't done. A number of ACC bowl games have already been canceled, and more may well follow, but another BC win here would likely put them in line for one of the remaining spots. UVA has a tough road to 6 wins, but it's more than possible. Since the first 2 games of the year, BC has alternated wins and losses in every outing. They won last time out against Louisville, which means Virginia wins a close one here, 34-31. Now, if you find yourself in need of more Hokies basketball content, which you do, check out the new podcast from Sons of Saturday, co-hosted by my good friend Mike McDaniel and Ed Williams. They got you covered. They'll handle this season as it gets more and more exciting. I'm eagerly awaiting my invitation to be on the pod. I'm available. I'm here. I'm hanging out. I'm ready. Guys. Also, remember the rest of the Sons of Saturday. Check out the Scribes. They've been busy all week and will be busy this weekend as well. Don't forget my Cheers and Jeers column after what should be a cheerful game against Clemson. Remember, the rest of the weekend has lots of games, including that wild Coastal Carolina BYU thing happening down the road, and should be fun. A lot of good stuff this weekend. So, as always, wear your mask and enjoy the games.